大家好，歡迎嚟到媽媽聲故事館，我係阿美媽媽。今日為大家介紹呢一本係一本經典嘅兒童繪本，作者係 Don Freeman， 係1968年出版嘅 Corduroy。Corduroy 咧係一隻熊仔嘅名嚟嘅，佢係一隻玩具熊。呢個故仔咧就係講述咧佢去找尋呢個新主人嘅經過喎。我哋一齊嚟睇下呢個故事。Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. Corduroy 咧係百貨公司玩具部嘅一隻玩具熊仔。每一日咧，佢同其他玩具同埋公仔咧，都係一齊咧喺度等候新主人嘅嚟臨，將佢帶返屋企喎。The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. 呢間嘅百貨公司咧，每一日都人山人海，每一日咧都有好多嘅人嚟到呢度買唔同嘅嘢，但係似乎咧一直都冇人對呢隻着住綠色工人褲嘅熊仔咧感到有興趣喎。Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. 但有一日朝頭早咧，有個小女孩就嚟到 Corduroy 嘅面前，望住佢對眼，好開心喎。Oh, mommy, she said, look, there's the very bear I've always wanted. 佢話媽媽，你睇下，呢隻咪係我夢寐以求嘅熊仔嚟嘅。Not today, dear, her mother sighed. I've spent too much already.Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost a button to one of his shoulder straps. 佢媽媽就話啦，今日唔買啦，妹，我今日已經買咗好多嘢啦。你睇下，佢一啲都唔新淨，佢甩咗粒紐嘅佢嗰個膊頭。Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. Corduroy 咧望住佢哋離開咧，非常之唔開心喎。I didn't know I'd lost a button, he said to himself. Tonight I'll go and see if I can find it. 熊仔就自己同自己講啦，哎呀，我都唔知道自己原來甩咗粒紐添，今晚要周圍揾下先至得。Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf.And began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. 嗰晚呢 Corduroy 呢等所有嘅人客都離開咗之後，當呢個百貨公司閂門之後呢，佢慢慢由佢個櫥窗嗰度呢爬咗落嚟喎，周圍揾，慢慢睇，咦，究竟嗰粒唔見咗嘅紐去咗邊度呢？ Suddenly he felt the floor moving under him.Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator, and up he went. 忽然呢，佢腳底下面開始喐喎地下。原來呢，佢唔小心企咗上個電梯上面喎，慢慢咁向上升。Could this be a mountain? He wondered. I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. 佢就心諗啦，呢一座係咪就係傳說中嘅山呢？我一直都好想爬山㗎。He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next door, and there, before his eyes, was a most amazing sight. 佢呢嚟到呢個新嘅樓層呢，之後望一望周圍，喺佢眼前呢係一個好美好嘅景象喎。Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. 周圍呢除咗有台啦、有凳啦、有燈啦、有梳化之外呢，仲有一張一張嘅床擺滿住一列。This must be a palace, Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace. 呢個一定係皇宮嚟㗎啦。Corduroy 就心諗，我一直都好想試下住喺皇宮入邊嘅滋味啊。He wandered around admiring the furniture. 佢周圍行，一邊欣賞住周圍嘅家具喎。This must be a bed, he said. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. 佢呢摸住一張床就話呢張一定係床嚟㗎啦，我一直都好想瞓下張床係咩感覺喎。And up he crawled onto a large thick mattress. 佢就爬上咗一張又厚又大嘅床褥上面啦。All at once he saw something small and round. 忽然間呢，佢發現床褥上面呢有啲圓圓細細嘅物體喎。Why, here's my button, he cried. 佢話：咦，呢粒咪我粒鈕嚟嘅？ And he tried to pick it up. 佢嘗試掹佢出嚟。But like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. 但係呢，床褥上面每一粒嘅紐扣呢都係綁死咗嘅，佢一直都掹唔到。He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. 佢一直扯啊扯啊掹啊掹啊，用佢嗰兩隻紅掌仔呢掹，終於噗一聲，一粒紐飛咗出嚟啦，連埋佢自己呢一齊呢就飛咗落床喎。Bang! Into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. 砰一聲呢，一個台燈呢，一個座燈呢就跌咗落嚟啦。一個座地嘅燈砰一聲之後爛咗碎咗，好大嘅聲響。Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. Corduroy 呢原來一直都唔知道喺呢間鋪頭裏面，除咗佢自己之外呢，仲有人係未瞓覺嘅喎。The night watchman was going his rounds on the floor above. 依家鋪頭嘅看更呢，原來就喺佢嘅樓上嗰度巡邏緊喎。When he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator. 佢聽到咁大聲嘅嘭一聲呢，呢個看更馬上就沿住呢個電梯行落嚟睇睇究竟發生咩事啦。Now who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. 佢發現盞燈喎，邊一個人做嘅呢件事？嗰個人一定係匿埋喺度附近啦。He flashed his light under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. 個看更呢，將個電筒周圍照嚟照去，梳化啦、床都俾佢照過晒，直至佢嚟到全個鋪頭最大嗰張床嘅面前。And there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover. 然後佢忽然呢喺個被下面發現兩隻啡色嘅耳仔突咗出嚟喎。Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? 喂，個看更就同個熊仔講啦，你點樣上嚟㗎？The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator. 於是呢個看更呢就抱住 Corduroy， 將佢慢慢呢行返落去呢個電梯嘅下面喎。And set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. 然之後呢將佢擺返喺原位，同其他嘅玩具同動物擺返埋一齊喎，喺個玩具部裏面繼續坐。Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came to the store in the morning. 當第二日朝頭早呢個鋪頭開門嘅時候呢， Corduroy 都啱啱起身。And there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only the day before. 佢擘大眼一睇，發現呢，琴日見到嗰個小女孩呢，企喺度望住佢，佢嘅笑容又大又溫暖。I'm Lisa, she said, and you're going to be my very own bear. 我呢個名叫做 Lisa 啊，佢話我呢就會將你變成我自己心愛嘅一隻紅公仔。Last night I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home. 琴晚呢，我喺屋企呢將我個豬仔錢罌打開咗喎，數口裏面嘅錢，我媽媽話我可以帶你返屋企啊。Shall I put him in the box for you? The sales lady asked. 收銀員呢就話喎，你需唔需要將你幫佢擺喺嗰個盒裏面啊？ Oh, no, thank you, Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. Lisa 就話啦，唔使啦，多謝你先。於是咧，佢就將 Corduroy 咧攬到實一實，帶咗返屋企喎。She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. Lisa 咧返到屋企附近，跑啊跑，跑咗4層嘅樓梯，返到去屋企裏面，然之後咧一衝咗入自己間房間裏面喎。Corduroy blinked.There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. Corduroy 咧周圍望一望，眨眼睇下先，發現房間裏面呢，除咗有一張凳同埋一個櫃之外呢，喺一張女仔床嘅隔離，仲有一張好適合佢嘅 size 嘅小床喎。The room was small, nothing like that enormous palace in the department store.呢間房間呢就好細嘅，同琴日嗰個大大嘅宮殿相比呢，就非常之唔同喎。This must be home, he said. I know I've always wanted a home. Corduroy 就同自己講啦，呢個一定係屋企嚟㗎啦，我一直都好想有一個家㗎。Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. Lisa 呢將 Corduroy 擺上佢大髀上面呢，開始呢就幫佢縫針線喎，想補返嗰粒甩咗嘅紐。I like you the way you are, she said, but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened. 佢就同 Corduroy 講，我其實呢一直都好鍾意你平時個樣嘅，但係呢，我覺得如果將你嗰個肩帶啊綁返實呢，你應該會舒服好多。You must be a friend, said Corduroy. I've always wanted a friend. Corduroy 就話啦，你一定係一個朋友仔嚟㗎啦，我一直都好想要一個朋友。Me too, said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. Lisa 話：我都係啊，我好想要個朋友。然之後呢，佢俾 Corduroy 一個大大嘅擁抱喎。好啦，呢個咁溫馨嘅故事就咁樣結束啦。多謝大家收聽。